Sagittarius. All right, welcome back. So let's go ahead and jump into a reading for you. See what's going on at this time for my Sagittarius. All right, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is really highlighting a very deep emotional bond. I feel like this is in the past and there's a different energy emerging for a future. Okay. Yeah, it looks like someone you could have been in a relationship with, someone that you established some type of foundation, someone that you spent a lot of time with, maybe in their home, in your home. Feels like someone who brought you a lot of comfort and really deep emotional bond in the very beginning. So, like falling head over heels when you first met this person. And that seems to be the foundation of how the beginning started. And where you and this person could be today is that you guys still have a very mutual love and bond for each other. There's a deep understanding here. This person does feel like your person, or definitely felt like a soulmate. I am seeing with the strength card, someone here is trying to watch what they say to this person. There's possibly something that needs to be said here with the strength card. Someone's having a hard time um, being vulnerable or opening up and saying what's been on their mind with the strength. We have the Eight of Cups. So, what someone may want to say is that they don't feel emotionally attached to this situation anymore. Something started very, I don't even want to say passionate, but very like with a lot of love or sincerity, a lot of compassion, and a lot of nurturing in the beginning. And that could have been just what these two needed. It feels like it was a mutual like want. When you and this person first met each other, you guys could have been searching for a strong emotional bond or someone that you could be vulnerable to, someone that you could open up with, someone to have like those long talks about your feelings. And it created a very strong connection. But as of now, we have the strength card. So it's like someone's having a hard time saying what needs to be said, what needs to be put out in the air. And part of that, I believe, is the Eight of Cups, which is like, I don't feel as strongly as I did in the beginning. Okay, so something started off very strong, and then now it's fizzling out a little bit. There's someone here who is like detaching emotionally. Someone wants to move on, someone wants to walk away, but they're having a hard time saying this. Now, this doesn't just have to be romantic. This could also be like a in your career, in a workplace, a partnership, a business partnership. This could also be a friendship. It just doesn't feel as bonded as it used to feel. Okay, so I don't know what that's about. There also could be like things concerning distance. So if someone recently had a relocation, or someone recently moved, or someone is working overseas, that kind of thing, or working across the nation, it's taken a toll on this connection, or someone's thinking to themselves, I don't really feel as strongly as I did with all of this distance or movement. All right, and so we have the justice here. So it's about being fair. Someone has a deep concern about being fair. Not, I feel like someone's not saying that they would like to go separate ways because they feel like it would be unfair to that person. You know, someone has really devoted themselves in this connection, and it's like, how do I put this in a way that it doesn't feel like I'm taking advantage? Okay, so that's the justice here. It's very interesting. All right, let's see what's going on. Tell me about the Two of Cups dynamic. Feels like someone wants to say, hey, we'd be better off being friends. Or if this is like a business partnership, we should just focus on our friendship and not business. Okay, so something like that. They're trying to do this in a way that they don't carry on any karmic debt. So they're trying to do this in a way where they're not ghosting, or they don't hurt this person deeply, but it's kind of hard to do when you have to just kind of get it out. Yeah, someone's wanting to leave a situation behind, but they don't want to leave someone out in the cold. So they're having a hard time explaining this or saying this to this person. They don't want this person to feel abandoned. Okay, so there could be some changes and some circumstances. Maybe someone's not in the best space right now, and it feels like I don't want to leave someone drying out. I feel like that has nothing to do with it, by the way. I don't feel like someone's leaving someone behind because of their financial situation or if they're having some life issues. It just feels like emotional detachment. Like I don't feel as strongly as I did. Something started so strong and now it's fizzling out. What's the Strength card? All right. We have the Magician here. Feels like there's so yeah, there was this emotional bond, but what is the goals, or like the life plan, or like your 5-year plan, something like that. There's definitely a difference in mindset or what someone is wanting to manifest in their lives. And it feels like the other person is not on that page. There could be two different goals or wants in life for the long term. Someone's realizing this. And I don't know if this is like sudden realization or this is something that's been a long time coming. There also could be a difference in lifestyle, because Strength card does talk about discipline. So maybe someone's like starting to work out more. Maybe someone's putting down, they're not willing to go to the bar every weekend. Someone may also be trying to save their money. They're not wanting to take any trips or go shopping. I don't know. There's something about a lifestyle difference as well. Like I'm trying to discipline my life and you're not in that place, so I don't know if there's going to be forward movement. I'm telling you, someone's thinking about this quite a bit. They're having a hard time figuring out how to say this to someone. How do I let someone down easy? All right, so it's hard. It's like because you could really care about this person, and you don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want them to feel abandoned. That's not what this is. It's really like choosing yourself or prioritizing prioritizing your goals. That's what this feels like. And it's like an end of a chapter. They don't want to put someone in a place of sadness or depression or questioning themselves, their self-worth. But it's almost like I don't want to fake it at the same time, because that would not be being a good person either in that space. They don't want to cause someone sorrow. They feel like if they were to tell someone, hey, I think I want to break up, or hey, I'm thinking we're heading in different directions, or I want to try something different, or maybe I just want to go on my lonesome and try this independent thing. They really don't want to hurt this person. It feels like it would lead this person to going down a very low emotional state or being very sorrow filled. I also have this energy too of like attracting, with the Magician, attracting new experiences that may come with new individuals. So that also, what would that look like? What would it look like if I told someone, hey, this is the reason that I'm moving on, and then a month down the line I'm hanging out with someone new or I'm with someone new? So there's a lot of manifestations that are coming in for you, Sag, that it could give this the bad look that you're not trying to look like a bad person. You're just really not feeling it anymore. I feel like someone does have some type of, they're in a certain situation in life. Maybe they're not having the best luck. It could be very circumstantial, but this also talks about someone who may have maybe physical illness or emotional illness. So someone could be really depressive or melancholy. Most of the time, it's not a really good manifestive type of energy. It is not positive, okay? Or someone could be like in a physical sense, and that also doesn't align with someone else's physical health or what they're willing to do, what they're trying to exert for themselves, maybe their motivation, maybe them taking action. This person can't really keep up either mentally or physically, you know? Now, also, this is coming out with the strength card. So, strength card again is self control and discipline. There could be something that someone is indulging in, maybe the not so good things in life that is keeping them in this state. This could be self imposed. You know, it's not like this person can't help themselves. They literally aren't helping themselves. So, someone just may not align with that anymore. It was like, okay, I was there too. I was sad too. Maybe we linked up out of sad girl, sad boy energy, but I'm in a different space now and I want more for myself. And you don't seem to be out of that state, you know? So I just don't know how this will continue to work. Friend. The friend zone. It's really like friend zoning someone or saying to someone, I still want to be your friend, I just don't want to be business partners, or I still want to be your friend, I just don't think we should live together. You know, this could be a roommate situation. I still want to be your friend, I just don't think we should pursue a relationship. Okay, so it's kind of like letting someone down, trying to let someone down easy, but you already know that this person's going to take it very hard. So someone is just kind of avoiding the inevitable here. All right, Eight of Cups. Now, also someone's state, right? Whatever negative, let's just call it a negative energetic state that this person is in, because they seem to inebriate themselves or they seem to go to the not so good things in life to kind of like pass the days on. It's almost like someone should have caught on to this a long time ago, but someone just has not caught on, not because they're super oblivious, but because they kind of sit in this energy, they put themselves in this energy, so they're not catching on that someone's kind of been gone a long time ago. All right. I feel like someone here is getting the energy to, sorry, not the energy. Someone's been offered, is going to be offered an opportunity, or has already been offered an opportunity to elevate their life. And this is like financially, this is stability wise, this is within their lifestyle, their networking groups, their social circle. This is also spiritually and even health wise. And someone feels like they're not, with the Queen of Pentacles, whoever this is, they don't feel like they should pass this up. They don't feel like they should have to pass this up to hold on to this. Okay, it's like, this is what's going to be good for me, this is what I've been manifesting, I really want to take part of this, and I know that I'm going to go for it. And part of that also, me having that clarity to do so, it's mainly because I've detached emotionally from things that do not serve me. And you know, whoever this person is part of, it's part of that, unfortunately, you know. It's like when you are trying to elevate your life and they tell you you have to change your scenery, you have to change your friend groups. It's not personal, it's more so about prioritizing yourself and trying to reach new heights. That's what this feels like, okay? We have gift, which is that opportunity. Okay, so there's a grand opportunity being given from the universe to this person, to you, Sagittarius. And I feel like whoever I'm speaking to is just not willing to pass that up. Not even for love or not even for a bond, you know? It's like, no, this means more to me. This is going to fulfill me. This is going to lead my future. This is going to take me to places that I've dreamed of, I manifested, I prayed about, and someone's not willing to give that up. Okay, someone's like, I really don't want to miss out on an opportunity or have that point in life where I'm like, shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know? Lover. But again, how do you tell this person here who's so engulfed in you that you're moving on or you're moving ahead? It's hard. It's really, really hard. This person seems very innocent in their pursuit of you, but there's also a thing of this person being so engulfed in you and not being engulfed in themselves. Like, where's their self-love? Where's their prioritization in life? What else comes outside of just this bond? We have the Page of Swords with the Justice card. So I feel like someone has been trying to do a lot of research on how they can do this in the most fair, balanced way. How can I do this in a way that's fair to myself? How can I do this in a way that's fair to this person? Someone's been really trying to figure out an easy way to let someone down. And they're going to go for it. It feels like last minute, maybe before this opportunity is out the door, someone's like, you know what? I'm not going to waste another minute. I'm going to have to say this. And just be very blunt. Be very honest and lead with integrity. All right, so once you get this off your chest, you'll feel 10 times better. But I feel like some of you guys, this has been weighing on your heart very heavy or on your head very heavy. So with the cheerfulness card, let's see what else. Because I almost feel like, okay, yeah, this conversation is going to happen. Even with this cheerfulness card, it feels like this person may respond in a positive way. Some deep part of me feels like that's not how they truly feel. Yeah, we have melancholy here. So that's not truly how they feel. It's almost like I'm happy for you, but really crying on the inside. So there's no easy way to let this person go or let them down or move on or move ahead or cut ties. It's no easy way to do it. But the most important thing here, which I think is great karmically, is that you did it with integrity. You did it in a very fair and balanced way, where it can't really come back to bite you, okay? All right.